I've actually made a bunch of paintings and drawings, but they're all hanging in my house, in my living room. So basically, for me, the show is installed there in my living room. And I'm projecting it into the gallery, basically because we have to have something in the gallery. But there's little cards that go along with it that have my address and invite people to come to my house anytime, 24 hours a day, basically during the duration of the show, and actually like see the work and interact with me and the work. And so, for the entire month of December, I'm going to be living in my house with those live streams constantly running. Like anything that I'm doing in my living room is like now public practice, basically. I've always had a really hard time dealing with display and like wanting to put things in the gallery and like wanting to have an audience. And I've always really fought against it. So for my senior show, I made these works very specifically to exist in my living space. Like the painting is the exact size of the threshold above my fireplace. All the drawings fit on certain walls. They were all made to be in those spaces. They're site-specific in my home. They're a lot about obsession that occurs when you like keep things forever and like keep them in your home. When you like keep an ex-boyfriend's shirt for 4 years in your drawer and you never let it go. And those are like all those things you live with. So I wanted to live with these like very literally for a long time. What happens when you take a work out of the environment you made it in and you put it in the gallery? Like what changes about it? Can you make artwork that's only for yourself? I guess is a question I thought a lot about. Like I didn't really want to show these pieces to anybody, but I have to. So what happens if artwork is just like meant to live with you? I know that I don't want to be a practicing artist, and that like practicing art is something that I'm like very prepared to leave behind. And so for me, this show and this experience was kind of that understanding how art is still going to fit into my life, and understanding that I'm never going to be putting up a piece of work in the gallery ever again, most likely. And so trying to like bridge that gap between like art practice and life practice is like someone who's prepared to like leave art behind. What does it mean to have art in your life? Finally come upon that time where I no longer feel that need, and it's like kind of liberating and makes me feel happy. So yeah, there's like the idea that even if I make work, I don't need to show it.